Hello and welcome to Elite Geospatial. My name is Shama Kirima. Today I'm going to be looking at my undergraduate project. I'm just going to give you a highlight. It's more like I'm documenting a summary of my undergraduate project. I undertook a project with the title Geospatial Assessment of Noise Pollution on the Ahmadu Bello University main campus, Zaria. Now, I use three devices. One is the handheld GPS, which enables me in picking the location of the noise monitoring station. Second is my mobile phone, which I use in picking the noise value. Now, this mobile phone, the application I use is called the NOISH, N-I-O-S-H. It's only on iOS, that's on iPhone device. It's not available on Android yet. And the last device I use is the digital noise meter. Now these three devices were what I used in carrying out my undergraduate project. Now, I also marked out 33 monitoring stations. These 33 monitoring stations include the ABU main gate, ABU south gate, ABU North Gate, ABU Quarter 3 gates. Also, the Quarter 3, Area BZ, all the staff quarters within the main campus were part of this study. All the hostels, both the female and the male hostels, were part of this study. Commercial areas like the community market, the ICSA market, ABU public health centers, all of these places were part of the study area. Then the academic environments, Faculty of Engineering, Faculty of Pharmaceutical Science, Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, Faculty of Medical Science, Faculty of Life Science, Faculty of Arts, Faculty of Education, Faculty of Social Science. All of these places, the PG School, Dam Quarters, ABU Waterworks, and ABU Dam itself, Phase 2, all of these places were part of the places marked for this study. Now, in this study, the place that is contaminated, or will I say it's more polluted, is the vehicular noise, because I had to classify the noise source into three categories. Though at the end of the day, all of these three sources is a reflectant or reaction of man's activities. So I'll classify them as human-induced, meaning noise that comes out when man make noise, man talk, when man walk, the steps of man, the actions they take, as far as it does not involve any machineries. Then vehicular noise that comes from vehicle, keke napep, bikes, and all that were classified as vehicular noise. Now the last source of this noise is the machinery noise. In Ahmadu Bello University, there are quite a number of machineries within the campus. Now, like the ABU printing press, that's a huge major source of noise. And other parts of the machineries used like generators, ACs, like AC in the chemistry lab. Those AC make tremendous noise when you record them. Though it may not be too hairy to the human ear. Even the community market, the grinding machines, all of those things are those things that we classify as these three sources of noise. Now these data were observed in three different periods: morning, afternoon, and evening, for the period of 14 days for these 33 stations. That is, we went around this place in the morning, we went around this place in the afternoon, we went around this same place in the evening to collect all of these data. Now, at the end of the day, these data were prepared on Microsoft Excel. The mean we're taking, and is the mean we use in producing the noise map for morning, the vehicular noise, morning, morning human-induced, morning machinery. Same thing repeated for afternoon and evening. For the two devices, one for the NIOSH and the other for the digital noise meter. Now, I named the two of them. One is DMN and one is SPA. The SPA is the smartphone device, and the DMN is the digital noise meter. Now, I document and explain this so that you understand, because the two devices are not really hard to use. All right. For the mobile phone device, once you have it in, you just, as you open up on any of the phone, whether it is an Android or an iPhone, once you click on the icon of the app opens. Now once the app opens, can you be able to see? Once the app opens, you will see that there is a play button here. If I click on it, you will see that the noise begins to come. Now, this is morning. You can see up to 95 because I am also making noise, and cars are passing because I am currently at the ABU main gate side. So because of my noise contribution and the value of the noise coming from vehicles, you are seeing that we are having 87, 92, 98. These are the values you take. The instantaneous values, that's what you will record for the noise value. Let's say I'm standing quiet. Now we're having 81 here. I will record this 81 as the noise value I get because of cars passing and the spike it occurs as a result of this moment I'm standing. This standing, we stand for 5 minutes at each station to make an observation. We have the benchmark noise as the normal. I call it the normal. The reason is, when you enter a place, when there are no sparks, we observe that as a normal noise. And then we observe the spark, like the horn of that keke napep that just passed now, contribute to this value we're having now. The digital noise meter, once you press on the power button, it turns on as well. And for this one, all you're doing is you just observe. It does not record. This one is a cheap device, so it does not really record. It only gives you those noise as it comes. So as you just press and it turns on, once the device boots up, you will begin to see the noise value for minimal, maxima, and the average. So you pick up the highest noise as things sparks up. As it just sparks up, you just pick up the value just like we did with the mobile phone. Now lastly, the GPS device. You turn on the power button and then you allow it exposed to the satellite. You pick up 5 different satellites. Once it are there, and then it reduces to 3 meters. You press your enter button and hold. That enter button also starts as mark, where you'll be able to mark out this thing. Even if you move out, you're going to be able to copy your easting and northern. So for each of the 33 stations, this was carried out for morning, for afternoon, and for evening. For all of these 33 stations, and these values were observed and recorded in a sheet of paper. Then all of these values were entered in Microsoft Excel to be able to produce the noise map of Ahmadu Bello University. So this is a short documentation. I hope it helps. And I'll be processing this data that was used to carry out my undergraduate project. I'll be using them to process them later on in another video so that you get to see how this whole thing plays out. So I'm not going to be able to go back to all those 33 stations because it wasn't an easy task. Because of the stress of the task, I was unable to record any of the videos to show you what to do. But basically, once you get this digital noise meter, it's cheaper when you get it on AliExpress. I'm not advertising AliExpress, but it's cheaper compared to what's available in Nigeria right now. So you can get this device in less than $50. I don't know now how much it is currently, but I got it for less than $50. then this is only on your mobile device, all right? And then this is also a handheld GPU, up to 150,000 now. So basically you can rent so that you don't spend too much. But I left a recommendation in my project. What's the recommendation? I recommend that someone could pick up the Android device, get any of the app, the Noisemaker app on the Android, and compare with the NIOSH, that's the one on the iOS device, and see the difference. Not really the difference, see its compatibility between the two phone device. That will help, because on my own case, the digital noise meter and the smartphone device were having strong correlation, but they are significantly different in terms of ANOVA. So someone could try to see why these two devices will either be compatible, whether they will be correlating, or they won't. They will have a insignificantly different values. I don't know, but then you could try out this, because I carry out also statistical analysis to check the correlation and also the ANOVA. All right. So basically, this could help you in conducting your own project. We'll come to the end of this field test, and I will see you in the practical section of the data processing. Goodbye, but don't forget to subscribe, like, share. Thank you for watching today's video. We are glad you did, and we hope that you've learned one or two things from it. But please do not leave without click on the subscribe button. Click that subscribe button. Like, share, comment, and stay tuned for tomorrow's video. See you.